Now that we have our 211K connected to our dish network Tailgater, we're ready to apply power to the 211K. So we'll plug it into the power outlet, as I already have, and after a minute or so, this initial screen is going to come up. And I'm going to take you through the setup of it and try to simplify this for you. So the first screen that comes up, it says it's step 1 of 5. This screen allows you to program your remote control to the 211K so that they know how to talk back and forth to each other. So to start this, up at the top left there's a button called SAT. We're going to press that, and I'll aim it at here and press it. And then the next step is to press the record button. So we'll aim it and we'll press the record button. And you can see this box filled in here. This is 1, and that matches the 1 on the bottom of your remote control. And then we're going to want to select continue. And to do that, we're just going to press the select button in the middle here. Next, we're taken to the portable antenna setup. And the receiver is basically asking you at this point, what state are you in? So on the left-hand side, it says A through F, G through L, M through R, S through Z. And it's just basically what letter does your state start with. We're in Minnesota, so I'm going to use the down arrow button and go down to M through R, press the select button, and then it moves over to the right-hand side and all the states that begin with M. I'm going to scroll down to Minnesota just by using the down arrow button. There's Minnesota, and I'm going to press the select button. Now you can see that I have M through R selected, I have Minnesota selected, and now after I selected Minnesota, it highlighted the scan button. So I'm going to tell it to go ahead and scan. I'm going to press the select button. Now we're on step 2 of 5. It says this step should take about 10 to 25 minutes. And what it's doing is, the 211K is basically a computer, and computers require software. And from time to time, Dish Network releases new software updates to give you new capabilities or to work with various different portable satellite systems, such as the Tailgater. So we're going to need to let it do its thing, and once it's done, we'll be back. Now that our software download is completed, let's continue on. Now we're at step 3 of 5, and really the screen is asking you what kind of television do you have. They want to make a selection between 480p, 720p, or 1080p. If you have an HD television set, you're going to want to select 1080i, and you do that by using the up and down arrows. So we'll hit the down arrow, and we can highlight 1080i, and then press the select button in the middle to make that choice. Now this television set does not use that, so I'll have to make a different choice, and I'm going to go up and just leave it at 480p, use my down arrow buttons, and use the test button. Now you'll see on here a countdown timer, and what this is doing is it's making sure that your settings that you just chose work with the television that you have. So if you chose HD and you don't have HD, it's going to, your screen may go black, you may not see anything, and it'll time out after 15 seconds and come back to this screen. So you know that if you've made a wrong choice, that you always will have another option to make the right choice. So I'll go ahead and choose test again. That screen will come up. You'll see that my countdown timer has started going down. We'll hit the right arrow button, so save is highlighted, and then we'll use the middle button, the select button, to make our choice. This next step doesn't really apply to people who are on the go, RVers or tailgaters and so forth. This one wants you to connect your 211K to the internet or to a phone line, and it's trying to test that right now. That'll obviously fail since we're on the go, but we need to nonetheless let it go through its testing process. This says it should take about 1 to 3 minutes. We'll let that finish. We'll be back in a second. All right, now you can see that our connection test status It says Ethernet connection is not available, telephone connection is not available. Well, of course it's not. We're in an RV, we're on the go, we don't have any of that stuff, nothing to worry about, not going to hurt anything. Your receiver is going to work just fine. So we're on step 4 or 5. Let's continue on to the next step. So I'm going to take my remote control and I'm going to press the middle select button, and we're going to go to the next step. The next step is testing your connection. So this will take another 1 to 3 minutes. We'll be back right after that. Now that the check has been performed, you'll be on step 5 of 5. And it's going to say, call this toll-free number to activate your Dish Network services. At this point, to be honest with you, I've seen several different problems and has added to some confusion for people and also problems activated. Now, when it's telling you to activate that, I don't want you to do that. What I'd like you to do is go to the power cord on your receiver, the 211K, and pull it out of the outlet. Actually, physically unplug it from the wall. Wait a few seconds, plug it back in. After a minute, it's going to come up with a screen right here, and it's going to go portable antenna setup. At this point, it should have remembered that you selected your state. All we have to do is hit the right arrow key over to the scan button, and we'll click scan. Now, it's going to go through a 3-step process. It's going to take just a minute or two, and you'll hear your portable satellite antenna searching for the correct satellites, which is what it should be doing. And then you'll come up with channel 101, which will show you your television services. At that time, you can call our toll-free number to activate your service. I think that'll probably remove some of the problems that people have been experiencing. And to do that, on the back of your 211K receiver box, we have a couple toll-free numbers for you to use to activate. The first one is for new Dish Network customers, people who currently don't have Dish Network services. And the number for that is 800-970-9623. Again, 800-970-9623. For people who already have Dish Network services, like you have Dish Network programming inside your home, and you want to add pay-as-you-go services to your account, this is the number you'd have to call, which would be 888-854-9535. Again, that's 888-854-9535. Now, it's important that before you call either one of those numbers, that you let it go through these 3 steps. And I was hoping it would be done already, but apparently it's not. So after those are done, it's going to come up with the channel 101. You're going to be able to see some programming. Don't try to turn the channel or do anything like that because you don't have any service. Your account's not activated. None of the other channels will work. Channel 101 is just there to, it's Dish Network's own programming channel, just to let you know everything is working. So once you have that channel 101 up, then you know you're good to go ahead and call into the toll-free numbers and activate. I hope this helps out, and have a great day.